The intensity is ratcheting up in the 2026 NBA playoffs as the Oklahoma City Thunder look to hammer home their dominance in Game 2 against the Phoenix Suns. Fresh off a massive 119-80 for victory, the Thunder are keeping their foot on the gas and refusing to let complacency creep in. Coach Mark Daigneault knows exactly how unpredictable these series can be and is keeping his squad focused to avoid the upset bug hitting other top seeds across the league.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The path to a repeat championship is open for the Oklahoma City Thunder, but they have to keep taking care of business to capitalize on this golden opportunity. By dispatching the Phoenix Suns efficiently and avoiding a long, drawn-out series, they can preserve their energy for a potential showdown in the Western Conference Finals. Every game counts toward maintaining that rest advantage that separates the contenders from the pretenders. All eyes are on the hardwood as Gilgeous-Alexander and Jalen Williams lead the charge to build on their commanding series lead. The Phoenix Suns are fighting back, inserting Collin Gillespie into the starting lineup alongside Devin Booker and Jalen Green to find an answer for the stifling Thunder defense. With the intensity of the playoffs in full effect, the adjustments made tonight will define which team takes the momentum into the next venue. Keep a close watch on Thunder big man Isaiah Hartenstein as he looks to clean up the glass and avoid the foul trouble that limited his impact in the series opener. By dominating the paint and locking down against Oso Ighodaro, Hartenstein is the secret weapon to securing that crucial 2-0 series lead for Oklahoma City. If you want to keep up with every bucket, block, and buzzer beater of this playoff run, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss a play. Ever wonder what happens when a juggernaut runs into a desperate team with nothing left to lose? Tonight, the stakes are sky-high in Oklahoma City as the Thunder look to tighten their grip on this opening round series against the Phoenix Suns. Game 1 was an absolute statement, a 119-80 for demolition that left Phoenix reeling. But let's be real. The Suns were coming off a brutal, short-rest schedule, and now they've had time to breathe, regroup, and stare into the abyss. You know the old saying, desperate teams are dangerous teams. The Thunder have all the momentum and the health advantage, but don't get it twisted. This is the NBA playoffs. We have already seen the Magic, the Sixers, and the Blazers pull off massive upsets, proving that seeding is often just a number on a piece of paper. Coach Mark Daigneault hit the nail on the head earlier today, warning his squad against the dangers of overconfidence. He knows as well as anyone that in this league, the second you think you've got it figured out is the second you get burned. So, what is the Suns' answer? They are shaking things up, pulling the trigger on a lineup adjustment by sliding Collin Gillespie in alongside Devin Booker and Jalen Green. They are betting that extra ball handling will unlock better looks against OKC's suffocating defense. Meanwhile, the Thunder are keeping it steady, rolling out their classic starting five, fueled by a roster that is finally, mercifully, as healthy as it has been all season. With the series heading to Phoenix this weekend, the Thunder have a golden opportunity to take a commanding 2-0 lead on the road. Will they keep their foot on the gas, or will the Suns find their rhythm and keep this series alive? Drop a comment below with your prediction, and make sure you hit that subscribe button to keep up with every twist and turn of this playoff run. After all, the playoffs aren't just about who is the better team on paper. They're about who wants it more when the lights are at their brightest. Ever wondered why some dynasties crumble while others define an era? The Oklahoma City Thunder aren't just chasing a championship, they're hunting history. They are aiming to be the first team since the 2018 Warriors to repeat as champions, a feat that has humbled every single contender for the last 6 years. But here is the reality. The road to immortality is wide open, and the Thunder have the map. Fresh off a ruthless 119-80 for demolition of the Phoenix Suns in Game 1, OKC looks like a juggernaut in a league currently defined by chaos. While the top seeds across the NBA are tripping over themselves, with the Magic and the 76ers already shaking up the bracket, Mark Daigneault's squad remains an island of consistency. This is a team that simply does not lose in the first round. Their path to the Western Conference Finals is arguably the most favorable in the league. With a hobbled Lakers team or a struggling Rockets squad waiting in the second round, the door is kicked wide open. But complacency is the silent killer of dynasties. Daigneault warned his squad that the moment you make an assumption, you lose your edge. The Suns are desperate, and they will adjust, which is why the Thunder cannot afford to take their foot off the gas. Every extra minute they don't play, every game they shave off a series, is fuel for the long run. By closing this out in a sweep, OKC doesn't just advance. They preserve their bodies and earn the rest that will be vital when they reach the inevitable grinder of the conference finals. Are the Thunder the inevitable champions, or will the playoff pressure finally crack their armor? Let me know your prediction in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for daily updates on this historic run. Remember, in the playoffs, you don't just play the opponent, you play the clock, the fatigue, and your own discipline. So far, the Thunder are winning on all fronts. Is the Phoenix Suns' season already spiraling out of control, or are they ready to pull off a desperate statement win? Welcome to Game 2 of this high-stakes first-round clash, where the Oklahoma City Thunder hold all the cards. After absolutely dismantling Phoenix in a 119-80 for blowout on Sunday, the Thunder look like a juggernaut that refuses to be stopped. Gilgeous-Alexander and Jalen Williams put on an absolute masterclass in the opener, leading by as many as 39 points and leaving the Suns searching for answers. Meanwhile, Phoenix looked shell-shocked. Devin Booker managed 23 points, but the team's abysmal 35% shooting and a staggering 19 turnovers made them look like a lottery squad rather than a contender. Watching the game live, it's clear the narrative has shifted to pure damage control for Phoenix. We are seeing a fierce back-and-forth tonight. While the Thunder are finding their rhythm, the Suns have responded with much more grit, refusing to let the game slip away early like they did in Game 1. Both teams are trading buckets, with Booker showing flashes of his elite self and the Thunder's core continuing their high-efficiency assault. It's a fascinating chess match on the hardwood tonight. With the Thunder missing Thomas Sorber and the Suns sweating over the status of Mark Williams, Grayson Allen, and Jordan Goodwin, every possession is magnified. Tip-off is set for 8:30 p.m. Central on ESPN, and you can bet the intensity is going to skyrocket as the fourth quarter approaches. Can Phoenix find their composure, or will OKC take a commanding 2-0 lead before heading to the desert? Smash that subscribe button and let me know your predictions in the comments below. Does Phoenix have one more run in them, or is this series officially a wrap? Can the Thunder deliver another statement win, or will the Suns find a way to climb back into this series? After a massive 35-point blowout in Game 1, Oklahoma City is looking to head into the next phase with a commanding 2-0 lead. But if you think this series is already over, you might want to look closer at the one guy who can make it a total sweep: Isaiah Hartenstein. Now, Hartenstein had a decent night in the opener, putting up 8 points and 8 boards, but let's be real. He was practically a spectator for long stretches due to foul trouble. Playing under 20 minutes is not the impact you want from your starting big, especially when you are trying to suffocate an opponent. Look, we know foul trouble is just part of the game, but for Hartenstein, staying on the court in Game 2 is non-negotiable. Why? Because the glass told the whole story in Game 1. Even though the Thunder won the rebounding battle, they let Phoenix center Os Ighodaro snatch 7 offensive rebounds, 5 of which came while Hartenstein was sitting on the bench. That is a massive red flag. When Hartenstein is off the floor, the interior defense loses its anchor, and that is exactly how teams like the Suns hang around in games they have no business winning. Beyond just rebounding, Hartenstein provides that rugged, physical screen setting and playmaking that made OKC a championship-level threat last season. He changes the entire complexion of the offense. If he can stay disciplined, keep his hands to himself, and dominate the paint, the Thunder are going to be impossible to deal with. If you want to see if the Thunder can shut the door on Phoenix, make sure you watch how Hartenstein manages those early minutes. Do you think he can avoid the whistle and own the interior tonight? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you are backing the Thunder, And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the playoffs. Sometimes, it is the quiet presence in the paint that makes the loudest noise in the postseason.